new game.
Okay. It's just
and
so it's like,
you get to choose which game to play.
Oh, they got really creative with the graphic design for these logos here.
Yeah, the logos.
I mean, it's iconic. I mean, it's cool. You got your really good first logo, and then you just add a subtext underneath it with the exact same gradient. The second one's a little thicker with the black stroke. I've done that. I've done that in Photoshop. I could recreate this. This one they actually had a little bit more fun making, because you can tell that they've added a little bit more. a little bit more to it. Yeah, they had a little line underneath it, you know, making sure that it doesn't really align. Trials and tribulations. You could also make it look like it's like a justice scale. You know what I mean? Everyone, we're gonna be starting Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm excited. I want to play this one. This game I would play. I gotta click onto it again. This game I would play. The first turnabout.
This is a thing that I'm gonna address here.
Okay.
Which is these look at the pretty art. In the DS version, you didn't see the art until you beat the case, which means there might be spoilers in the art.
Oh,
for the first case, it's not a lot, but for the other cases, sometimes it's more something. But yeah.
Oh God, blood.
Oh yeah, right. We need to voices. I'll take that guy. Not like this. I'm gonna figure his voice out better later. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
It was August 3rd at 9:47 in the morning. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Before we continue forth, I'm gonna finish chewing this food. Just in case I need to voice Phoenix or anything.
I think Phoenix is the first person that talks, so yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, hold on. Oh man, I'm trying to think about the way he looks versus the way that I should talk as him.
Well, he's a little bit of a dumbass sometimes.
Ah, so he's like a himbo.
But not like too much.
Oh boy, am I nervous.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. I can't do a good female voice, but you know, it's fine. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I would voice act females for you. You want to come and join the VC, Minty?
Minty!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We're getting Minty in here so she can help us voice the males.
It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
I find it fairly unbelievable that Phoenix and Mia never talked about this, but you know, whatever. So why'd you choose this job? Oh, you know.
Yeah, you know, so.
We all know in a real court of law, if you know the defendant, that actually ends up being really
yeah. The legal things in Phoenix Wright are very unrealistic.
Remember these words. They will come back to haunt us for the rest of this series.
It's our client.
Screaming over there.
Despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Oh, his name is Butts.
His name is Butts.
Butts.
But.
Nani? I can say it. Larry Butts. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
Nani?
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
That Nani was perfectly.
I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, no! My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
A fairly simple one. One that I shouldn't be involved with because it involves one of my friends.
Yeah, exactly. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it usually...
And there it is.
When something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He's just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. You legally cannot do this, Phoenix.
Yeah.
So, you can.
Hey, there are 2 more people. 2 new people.
All right, you know, I want you to be the judge.
Okay, I'm the judge. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
You give this guy, you can give this guy like that really annoying, like, the prosecution is ready,
Yeah,
Your Honor.
That's exactly his voice.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. His voice already changed the 3 lines that I read in Right. Given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yeah, let's totally make it about me, Your Honor.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts. Also, Minty, I want you to play the prosecution. Yeah, I don't want to do. I want you to voice prosecution.
Oh my God.
Your voice was more perfect than mine.
This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I know this one. Glad I read over the case report cover to cover so many times. It's wait. Uh-oh.
Phoenix. See how I told you that he's a little bit of a himbo?
Yeah. No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. I am
Such a good
freaking out,
face.
man. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, so Editor Devon here again. So I call Mia Maya for like the rest of this trial, and no one corrects me until case 2. So for the rest of this video, every time I say Maya, I'm thinking about. So there you go. Just wanted to clear up any confusion if there was any. Just there you go.
You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily.
Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check at any time, okay?
My favorite thing to do when I see video games that like give you like a controller prompt, I always like do the just press tab to check it anytime.
I like how Alex did it. Just press.
That's a good one too.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinderblock.
Cinderblock. Welcome to the weird controls of the PC version.
Oh dear lord. Cindy Stone. It's almost Cinderblock.
Yeah, it's almost Cinderblock. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
I'm just gonna take a look over in the dossier here. You see, Your Honor, the cause of death was death.
She died because of deadness.
She was struck once with a blunt object.
You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor, for again testing me to make sure that I am up to snuff.
Because I totally didn't pass certifications to be here already. First, the question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Oh, great. Here we go. Yes, Your Honor?
Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker.
That is his voice, though.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
Alright, statue was added into the court record. That's how I imagine Payne sounding anyway. Yeah! See? That's why I was just like, that's like Minty has to do it, because I'm not going to do it any justice.
Yeah, because Payne's like, objection!
Yeah, you hear his objection line, and that's pretty much exactly what he sounds like.
Use tab to check the court record.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? How are you here right now?
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We're great together. We're Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I was just gonna say.
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record.
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7/3.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? That she's dead.
She's dead, and
That
also
she's gone.
I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah.
You need to slam the desk every time he does that, please.
Oh, I got you.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
Shut the hell up. Yeah, can we axe the last few statements from my client,
Strike that
please?
from the records,
Strip
please.
from the records, please.
I believe you... Sorry. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Oh, he went. What do I do now? Fuck. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah,
Order.
I would like for him to just
Never
Just
raises his
standing there.
voice. This is fucking done. Order.
She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Oh my
There it
god!
is.
Oh my god, that
See?
is the voice!
Yeah, that is what
Oh
it
my
sounds like.
god! Objection!
the prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
The name puns.
Sawit? Saw it?
Saw it,
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Also, I'm probably giving everyone at least a slight British accent, which is unintentional. That's just how I do voices, I think.
You know what? That is A-okay.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
I just have to say, you passed your bar exam. Did you not ever learn in law school that people do a thing called
Lying.
He really is just taking everything like verbatim as the truth.
Yeah, at face value. This
You're
guy
really
can't
at face
be
value.
lying.
No. Oh, Larry, you stupid idiot. He just said that you did all those things. Why did you do the things that you weren't supposed to do?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Phone's supposed to work during a blackout.
Some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that I need to voice these characters.
He says, no, because what made that one really special for me was just the fact that he's just like, he's on his phone like during court. He's just like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, yeah, right,
was
sorry.
the judge. Oh, yeah, right, sorry. Now, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. It's highlighted in red, which means I need to say it differently.
Cross-examination. Cross-examination. Your Honor?
The music.
Right. This is it. The real deal.
Danger.
Roll credits, baby! What exactly am I supposed to do?
How does he not know this?
Why? You exposed the lies and
Lies.
the witness just... Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Why? You exposed the lies.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Phoenix.
See what I mean?
Phoenix, please.
You can't lie in court. You'll go to jail for that. Time for cross-examination,
it's me again.
motherfucker. Ah, yes, it's me again. Hello, I'm innocent. Don't worry about me.
I totally didn't kill her.
Time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, I think I got your ass. Haha! You motherfucker! Yeah, because the time of death says it's 4 p.m., 5 to 5 p.m. And he said that he did all that around 1 p. He found out 1 p.m. She wouldn't have been dead then. You son of a bitch. You lying, capping asshole.
Objection!
Objection!
Yeah!
You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Time to jam.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
There's testimony. I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
He was trying to find a compliment. She's been really fucking done with him since the beginning of the trial. Oh, good job. I guess I'll give you credit where credit is due.
That's all you have to do. Point out contradiction.
Man, this game's gonna be really easy if that's all I have to do.
Would you care to give your testimony again? That's a different voice.
For some reason, I like when you make mistakes with the judge. It's always in character. Oh shit, wrong voice.
Shit.
Right, rediscovery. There we
Testify again. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program.
What kind of lie is this?
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
You're so confident in saying it too.
I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
You're gonna be real fucking sorry. I'm about to point out this bullshit that you just spewed to me.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, I'm gonna tear his ass a new one, Judge. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, there was a blackout. So how the fuck did the television was working? Fucking idiot. Objection! This man is lying.
He's lying.
Would you care to elaborate, Phoenix? No. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They are.
So, a thing is, you need to not only present the right evidence, you also need to present it to the right statement. But yeah, basically, if you present the wrong thing, it's like, he's lying! And then you're just like, no, he isn't.
Right.
That doesn't prove anything.
All right, there we go.
Objection!
I got it right this time!
Also, if you get it right, then the music stops. If you get it wrong, the music keeps going. So it's basically present evidence, the music keeps going. Fuck. Hello, new person in the VC.
Somebody in here? Oh, Caitlin.
It's Caitlin.
Nah, nobody here. Don't even worry about it.
All right, nobody.
Nah, don't even
anyways.
worry about it.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Oh my god, that's still my avatar? What the hell?
Yeah, you can update it.
I've forgotten what the website
Here,
Let me get that for you.
Oh, okay, thank you, Snivy.
The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. Because, you know, that's my name. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god, I
You
fucking
and your
love this song.
objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are?
The man who's gonna throw you into prison. That's how that works, right? I actually scored in the prison. Is that my job?
Yeah.
I don't know what my job is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's totally...
All right, cool. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? Because again, that's my name. That's the clock.
Was that the judge just cracking open his
Could you imagine in the middle of a trial, like, this shit is going on and the judge is like, just like laughing hysterically in the background.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
Bet.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Damn.
Mr. Sawit. The sound yeah?
Nice.
Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Would the witness care to elaborate?
No.
Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. I hate you.
Oh,
It was him, I tell you. I saw him.
what happened to your hairline, cuz?
He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Cool.
We've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
This man is guilty. Send him to jail. And get me my check.
This proves everything. Hey, you forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
But it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Can't I think of a reason why the clock would be slow?
The day before the murder.
Yeah, she was in France. Oh! I got
Nice.
you!
Yes.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Of course. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves when the clock is running slow.
Ah, take that! The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset their clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
He said the
Go ahead.
That's-
The fucking bud. Let's go.
That sounded so good. Good job, Nick.
Good job.
You're the best attorney ever.
He's like saying all this out loud and he's like high-fiving himself and he's just sitting there like, I taught this man everything I know.
Mr. Wright, why are you clapping? The case isn't over yet. In the forehead.
Oh,
Well, that's
I don't think I have divorced him again.
My man had a stroke in the middle of the
In the middle of the court. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
Dead, Your Honor.
Right, good job in there.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, God.
Not
Get
at
your
all,
ass.
not at all. You fought your own battles in there. No,
Except
no,
you really
you did
didn't.
not.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy.
Innocent
this
in
glad.
the hour.
Imagine how Larry must feel.
That would be the perfect voice for Larry Butts. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He looks like
Like-
Shaggy.
Like
Scoob, my life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Triple homicide.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
Congratulations, Harry.
Nick, Harry.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me.
Localizers for this game had so much fun writing.
I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
He got over that real quick, though.
Yeah,
He's so true. It's true.
So quick.
But my Cindy Windy man. Anyways, you ready for a date?
Anyway,
The movie? Dinner?
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her.
You see now why the clock has Larry's voice?
I made one for her and one for me.
I wish someone would put that much effort into me.
Yeah, honestly! You have my heart if you make me a clock.
Siri, where's the nearest Joanne Fabrics?
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
I'm glad they allowed me to do it.
Yeah, it only should.
We successfully gamed the system.
You're gonna give me a discount, right?
Well, I think canonically Larry never pays right, so you know.
I think this was part of that favor.
I mean, to be fair, that was a trial worth just having to be for free.
Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. And hopefully you realize people fucking lie in court. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Why was the screen all black for that?
It's an emotional message. Hey, right.
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drink?
You already
man,
asked me the dinner. Can we just do both and then we can just kill two birds with one stone?
Why not go to the dinner and then I'll tell you the thing.
So, my first trial came to a close almost after, it's like 3 hours after.
Oh my God.
It's just- but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you have to count the clock you gave mine. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.